Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War. Welcome back to the Grey scenario, our rematch versus LCanidestroyer. We are playing the Union side and we are getting into the 29th turn, probably November 1863, 2. And yeah, we are celebrating a quite successful year on several fronts. However, we have to finalize the job at several points as well. Not everything turned out amazing last turn, and yeah, it's still quite exciting to see how the enemy might stabilize certain fronts. However, the situation in Virginia was very promising for us. But yeah, the enemy needs to take a lot of action, I guess, to secure it, or Richmond for the future. I'm excited to see what the enemy has in mind. Yeah, let's go get into it and watch the replay together. Yeah. Each turn-wise attacks on Fort Thorn, but now with Canby here, I think this should be secure. Nice. Our lines definitely hold. Enemy trying the... Ooh, our ironclad survives, that's good. Retreat here in Wisconsin. This frigate, I don't know if this was an ambush. Potentially, yeah. So maybe we can capture this frigate as well. Division attacking our ironclad, okay. Yeah, this division here on the other side of the Cumberland River was really under pressure, okay. Yeah, the enemy's fleet activities are surprising or impressive. Okay, there we go. The first corps here next to Richmond. I need to check out if the corps is actually withdrawn from Nashville area. I doubt it, or if it's the 4th corps that we didn't see yet from corps level 1. Why is the enemy moving ahead here? This is like unbelievable for me. Okay, was this an ambush? Probably. The enemy didn't... Oh, nice. Then the enemy, the corps in Nashville is very much de-entrenched and probably damaged, not reinforced. So maybe this is a good chance for us to full force get into the position or even storm Nashville this turn. Wow, a lot of stuff going on. European leaders question Union neutrality policies following Garibaldi's service. Oh. Garibaldi's campaigns inspire greater support for the Union cause throughout Europe. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know how these work, or does this just pop up now? So first, we have got to have a look at the Great Britain's basically diplomatic position right now, how this influenced us. Yeah, and I read something, this was too fast. I'm sad I can't control it when this goes or not. However, what I can tell, there was the Gatling gun has been invented, so warfare is getting a new phase right now. However, it's not going to be implemented that quickly. I don't know which infantry tech basically encompasses Gatling guns, since they were in use, as far as I know, throughout the American Civil War. Let me know if you have better knowledge on that one. I'll look it up, but I don't know if I think about that one. Yeah, they were kind of the first machine guns, right? They were in a Franco-Prussian war. I know that the French also had this proto-machine gun thing. Cheyeuse. I don't speak French and I don't know the word by heart. There was also something around, but I think the Gatling gun was the first, actually, and probably in this conflict, the first usage. Yeah. Alright, we've got 3 new divisions. That's good to know, actually. So they will reinforce us properly. Yeah, there was another corps down here. I don't know if this is this corps, the 4th corps. Now we've seen 3 corps so far, so I assume this was newly set up. Yeah, but really, like, this push up here next to Fredericksburg is for me completely not explainable. I'm gonna talk to... Yeah. Once again, I highly respect the enemy's work for like staying focused for so long still. However, the enemy, of course, is kind of new still to the Strategic Command series too. So my success has to be like seen in perspective. However, still, she's challenging me for sure at certain points, but she can still learn, and that's them try to teach her at some points or let her know when I think something was utter bullshit. For example, this push here, I don't understand. Anyhow, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I was thinking already, this position here is quite difficult. I don't know if we can get this division out, the MacArthur division. Maybe we can retreat to Huntsville if it's unoccupied. That would be probably the last and only proper escape for us. Otherwise here we'll be destroyed at low supply. Yeah, 4. Let's see, it's lead us something we have to have a look at. And here I think they ran into this ambush. However, we couldn't bring in the artillery into position yet, but we gotta have a look. Alright, the enemy also moved down like from northern Missouri. Both here the brigade retreated and this division moved south. Understandable, since yeah, this is kind of a lost cause since we're moving in from here. Question is if what's the priority if we want to clear up this Arkansas or southern Missouri area. Probably, I mean, this would leave a lot of... I mean, this is basically here, when we control the Mississippi, this would be really annoying to have this here as, like, say, a gray zone where we still have some Confederate troops running around at the same time. Also not that critical. Did we finish some research, by the way? Oh yeah, our naval weapons have been finished. So also some upgrade potential over here that finally make our navy stronger. That should help us, like, also on the riverboats, destroying units here, forts everywhere. And I feel like the end of the Confederate navy will be there soon, since yeah, this turn you might be able to take out a couple of more ships and basically, yeah, take them back to the state they should be in. Alright guys, but before we do more detailed action, as always, I'm gonna have a closer look and be just back with you guys in a second. See you then. Alright guys, here we are, and as always, we're gonna start off here in Arizona and very west. And over here, yeah, we can basically, here the Californian column here under Carlton can attack this cavalry here and deal some damage, and that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's a 2-2. I expected it to be better. 1-3 turns into 1-2 as well. I don't want to complain, it's more. It's... Let's see how long they can hold this position. I think we're kind of fine over here. Then here I'm gonna shuffle these guys, bring Canby to Santa Barbara, and then just reinforce over here. Let's have a quick look how this should affect our supply very positively. So from now on, I feel like we have the power. Maybe we can upgrade this brigade also to Infotech 2, and then let's see how quickly we can turn the tides here, maybe to our favors. To our favor, not favors. Alright, let's go and continue in the Midwest or Oklahoma territory. It's gonna be interesting to see. So enemy tried to retreat over here with these boys. I think we should cut them off, obviously, and then just try to occupy. I mean, once they're out of supply, they can't go to Fort Gibson, I assume. So we could shuffle them here to Honey Springs, go over here. Right, there's no supply source over here, and then maybe we can protect Fort Gibson from Wadey when we move the natives, the Osage, over here next to Fort Gibson. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's have a look. Wewoka, by the way, is also not occupied, so... I'm gonna go in here. And you're gonna protect here Fort Gibson from Wadey. I'm pretty positive that these guys should have zero supply and therefore can't move to Fort Gibson themselves. I think we're gonna stay here and then we can still go to Wewoka next turn. Alright, then over here we've got this division that is kind of in a encircled dish situation without a lot of supply. So we're gonna use this attack, but in the end we're gonna go up here. I don't know which one we're gonna use for sure. I guess these natives can chase them down. And then let's And the supply situation is not easy over here. I think here in these distances, if we want to act over here, maybe raiding into northern Texas, we need cavalry here. That's why we're gonna bring these boys here. One of them at least. Yeah, these that ones they need to recover. And yep, with these guys, let's see. Increase the pressure on this side. Down here, pushing a little bit further south. Let's see the situation of the supply. Yeah, Dardanelle has to recover first. Can we go to this forest without having no supply? Nah. Let's be careful over here. What are we gonna do with this regiment? Yeah, these guys have to protect Pi at will. Maybe I'm gonna bring them back to Van Buren to do some garrison service over here. Yeah, they're not very effective, but maybe they can occupy something over here. So Midwest, pretty unimpressive. Ah yeah, we can continue up here in this area. I guess let's start off with these guys, taking Poplar Bluff. There was one unit of the enemy retreating. Okay, catching us here. We do have the scouts. However, I want to keep on pressuring the enemy here. How does the supply look here? Not great, but let's do some emotional pressure. Just move up the borders here. That's sometimes quite worth it. Ah, okay. Pocahontas is not supplied at all. Poplar Bluff will help us a bit. Okay, so from here we can continue down to Pocahontas soon. I feel like, yeah, the threat here next to Cairo is kind of resolved for the moment. The pressure somewhere else did this, so the enemy... We saw the enemy moving up divisions at some point, but returning them when the other fronts failed, so... Yeah, we kind of implicitly prevented any offensive here with ours at other different spots. Quite happy about it. Alright, let's get to the Tennessee front. And see what we can do over here. I'm gonna reinforce, even if it's only 1 point, but yeah, here this division that holds this position here. Then I'm gonna, yeah, if we have this attack, let's deal damage with the Ironclad. And then escape north, we're gonna repair them. Deal more damage here. Here we can go to Memphis. I think this damage is okay. I could also move up here, but to be honest, I don't need to. But why not? Actually, we have a division. The enemy has 2-2. No, not gonna go for that. Yeah, it's not worth it in my opinion. Then down here we've got the division in Greenville attacking the harbor. Normally I thought the enemy would be pushed out of the harbor automatically. Not 100% sure how this works. Here we got to move up maybe. Secure these ships. I want to repair them. Yeah, I'm surprised what will happen to these guys. Then we've got our cavalry down here. Is Jackson really unoccupied? We gotta see, go see. Nope, it's not. Okay, good that we're not running for the trap. Let's quickly just... Yeah. Get the connection here from the railroads. No partisan problem over here. Okay, enemy moved in to protect Jackson. That's good to know. What is Jackson? It's the capital of Mississippi, right? This is Mississippi. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Yeah, so we need stronger forces from Reynolds to really attack Jackson, but maybe we can assist from the south. But we gotta get to this later. Alright, so let's get to Grant. Who's like, yeah, we've decided to establish it actually around here at the lower part of the Tennessee around Decatur since we do have the harbor. Since, yeah, this is secondary and here we actually do have Chattanooga and these mines. We've got these mines here in Alabama. We've got Atlanta. Let's say the industrial heartland, or at least mining heartland of the CSA in direct reach here. And we threaten them from the south, so we've decided to build up a force down here. The moment hasn't fully come yet, but yeah, let's go. Let's see what the enemy's got. We're gonna move in these guys here for reconnaissance. Then Corinth here, we're gonna use the moment to just get infantry equipment in. Then here we're gonna get scouts in, actually. That will help us moving forward. Here I'm gonna get scouts in again, right? Or let me have a look at my notes. I was wondering if but actually we do have, no, we're not. Here we're just gonna upgrade for infantry too, since I wanted scouts here, but we do have cavalry twice around here as well, so it's not urgent. Just one, so we're gonna upgrade here for sure. Oh! Good that we do the reconnaissance down here. Now, what we forgot last turn, and I was really angry about it, is bringing in the reinforcements, but I will. And I'll actually bring in another reinforcement this turn before we move in any troops back to this, so... I don't, or maybe we can go over here to... Actually, I think there's nothing coming from down here. I rather want the cavalry over here anyways. Alright, now we can unload also here without a surprise attack. I'm not gonna go for the attack right away. I would... Actually, I could have unloaded right also over here, since I prefer to upgrade them first, so that's why I keep them in the second row. Then here the Timberclad can go back to the harbor, where they will get some repairs. Oh, I really like how the force of Grant suddenly is really substantial. It looked like a couple of singular divisions, but now in a short time we got a really good army down here. Maybe we're lacking artillery, but that's maybe too slow for this area anyways. And maybe a corps, but we don't have them yet. Then we can definitely do a Pierce upgrade our new naval weapons into this gunboat. I'm gonna bring up this Ironclad for the same purpose, so we can upgrade it next time as well with Ironclads and gunboats, so we're even stronger fighting and supporting our fight down here. Alright, so much about the Grand Front, but now comes the interesting part next to Nashville, and of course I'm gonna avoid the interesting part for the end. So let's go and see if Huntsville is unoccupied. It is. And actually this is gonna cut off these guys, so at least taking them out for one turn, where they can't really move. Of course they will reconnect, but this is okay. And I feel like these guys are gonna be safe by this move. Then I'm gonna upgrade Tazewell with scouts and the infantry upgrade. So with the scouts, maybe it's gonna be helpful over here in this area. Then I'm gonna get this brigade up to strong stand again, as well as this cavalry division. And this is just a side theater that distracts units from the enemy, and of course ours as well, but I mean Knoxville is interesting. Let's see. And now we're coming to Nashville proper. I'm gonna definitely detach these guys and attach these guys, since this is a division I'm gonna not use this turn. This is gonna get full reinforcements. I don't know if the enemy supply profits from the harbor. I doubt it, because it's a primary supply source, so I don't need to attack the harbor with the artillery. Would be cool though. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it actually, just for... I want this artillery to fire. And maybe let's do the other moves first. And I think, since we do have this is like 3-2, we're gonna almost not survive this, but we have the prepared attack and so forth. Maybe I'm actually detaching these guys and bringing in these guys, since they have a chance to attack as well. Yeah. I'll try to push this core back, so in the end the target is to close in now on Nashville, so we can take it maybe next turn or so. Let's use the red. Woo. And get them out, yes. There we go. Moving over the river. You guys go to Lebanon. That's looking good, guys. Unfortunately, Lebanon is not free, so we'll bring in the other guys on the bridge. Bring in these. Oh, wow. And Nashville actually, they're like suffering still from the ambush. Now I'm gonna go in hard, I assume. Oh! I wanted to just bring the artillery in position, but maybe we can, like with this damage core. Yeah, I think we can take Nashville actually with... Yes! This looks quite good. Nice. And after really long, and I think Gilbert himself is gonna move in. After a long and dreadful battle. We're taking Nashville. A huge step on the way towards, so basically Tennessee now, the enemy moved in 3 cores here to hold this position, and finally, after these, maybe the enemy moved, it was a little bit too comfortable here, and we reinforced, and yeah, we got them on a weak moment. Without any support, they were also quite vulnerable, and we took out 2 cores now, took Nashville, one of the main enemy cities so far, so Tennessee is basically out. Sure, there's like huge chunks here of Tennessee left to occupy, but I wonder how the enemy is going to react, what this means for this front, because yeah, now also I feel like we have 2 proper HQs down here to actually start a push into the heartlands. If I was the enemy, I'd try to get these units out as quickly as possible, since the enemy is a quite offensive player, I feel like, or sometimes too offensive maybe. Let's see if the enemy realizes the threat these 2 armies basically pose to, in the end, Atlanta. We shall see, we shall see. But for the moment, great success, and yeah, let's praise Gilbert for these moves. Wow. Let's continue over here in the Appalachians, where we checked if the enemy had garrisons here and she didn't. So I'm a little bit surprised these guys can only move a little bit. Yeah, probably supply related. Let's just, yeah, see. Next turn we might be able to take here these mines. And here I still guess the enemy doesn't have any huge reinforcements. So let's take Chatham. Is it a town? Settlement. Let's take it. Yeah, I think as a settlement, I'm always forgetting it's delivering some supply, right? In the end, this is just distraction. There's nothing huge to gain here. I mean, there's mines here, but I feel like until we really move down there, the enemy must bring in some troops. There will be some obstacles, and then with this loose brigade, no chance for us to push through. Probably, but we shall see how really critical the situation is for the enemy right now. Let's get to the Virginia front, where we had like huge successes in the last turn. Now maybe we've got to lick our wounds, but we can also, of course, do some damage here and there. Let's reinforce our position in Winchester. Maybe Banks should move up, so they got some support, right? Yeah. Then we've got here our engineers completed the fortifications west of Washington. I think now they're kind of done. Let's move them to Washington's proper, and maybe we'll transport them out to the south or something like this, or to another front where we might need also some, because now if you look at this and the current situation, I doubt that we're gonna use these fortifications. However, I feel quite happy to have them. Yeah, entire time here's gonna be fortified. Maybe I'm gonna go one step further up, but that should be it, at least for the moment. Yeah. Okay, down here. Yeah, let's Let's clear out the pocket, I would say. More damage than expected, but... What? This task is for the brigades only, so yeah, move back. And this brigade will be gone next turn very soon, yeah. Let's continue here. This move was something I absolutely didn't really understand why the enemy pushed. I also definitely need to move up Harlech, I feel like. Probably here to Warrington, so... Let's just move him down for the moment. This brigade will not harm the HQ at all in this supply situation. Garibaldi, who are you using? Then, yeah, the artillery is not really important right now. Attaching this brigade. Let's see what we gotta do. Yeah, here, probably I want to... Actually, this division is super down. Let's try to take it out. Just wonder who we're gonna use. I think having the cavalry here would be quite useful just for scouting reasons. That's why maybe I'm gonna go attack here. Take this position, protect Culpeper again. Then bringing the Cav. Yeah, destroy this division with the Cav. And get this great, yeah, scouting over here. So basically no enemies around. Yeah, we could, of course, pocket this division, but it's not necessary since we're gonna destroy them, this brigade, since we're gonna destroy them easily. Bam. Oh! So much about easily. Who's got an attack? These guys. Brigade gone. Nice. You're gonna take this position, yep. Here we could go on the attack on this core, but to be honest... Maybe I should, and then we'll still retreat. Our action points are quite limited, that's maybe... To be honest, I anticipated that we would attack more. I'm just wondering, where do we need the... But I think I should get into position here. This is... Since we want artillery also in position. So I think I'm gonna move these guys here. Like, get a little bit out of the danger zone. Move into the artillery for the siege, then move Garibaldi to Fredericksburg, yeah. I think that's the setup we want. That these guys, sure, they would need reinforcements, but... Let's try to weaken them a bit. Not the best move. This guy here can be reinforced. I think I'm gonna get off the scout. Yeah, here was a little bit hectic in my planning. I didn't fully anticipate this. I think they will... Yeah, we need them rather next to Richmond. But I'm gonna upgrade them, yeah. That's a good idea. So now they're... And yeah, also scouts down here might be very useful. These guys, however, I'm gonna bring here without upgrade in this position. Nice. And here, oh yeah, they're at the partisan position, so... Let's use our train also a bit. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, that's basically it at the front, but I feel like we're in a... Shall we damage them? Then I should have... No, if we wanted to do that, we should have done it before. I think the enemy is going to rather reinforce here. And then we have the artillery position. And so actually Richmond is under great threat already. I wonder if the enemy brings in enough reinforcements quickly or like retreats here. Or these guys should be retreated in my opinion. Let's see. Let's reinforce Fort Monroe. Yeah. Oh, I once again, I feel like I heavily miscalculated or oversaw some things in my planning, but whatever. Down here, let's come to the sea. Actually, now we are done with this, so we can come to the naval side before we get to the south. So we've got the naval weapons and the engines forever, but this time we gotta use the moment to reinforce or upgrade all these gunboats here, so they are faster and more deadly. But then down here, the same over here. Now I really wonder if, of course, my ironclad here needs repairs, but they can't get it right now. Wasn't here a enemy gunboat? Yes. Up the Davis River. But I think, yeah, and unfortunately the ironclad can't move in here. Oh, wow, I think I totally forgot that our gunboats here can go up even the James River and be a quite huge threat for Richmond itself. Yeah, nice. I can't bring... Oh, can I bring them to Philadelphia? No, unfortunately not. Just not. Then I think the ironclad can go here into position and just stay here, maybe support our attacks down here. Then we've got, let's continue down here. The enemy frigate is stuck here. Good damage. Let's bring in this gunboat for raiding reasons. While this one needs to get to repairs and upgrades also. Question is where we want to do that. Maybe Beaufort is fine for that. Alright, down here. At Beaufort, then we can't upgrade. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, actually I plan to upgrade here, but nope, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, not sleep. Convoy mode, right? It's raiding, then let's go raiding. The monitor raiding. Maybe you won't be raiding so the enemy doesn't see that the monitor is around. That's maybe the trick over here. Same with the ironclad. And then we can speed move these guys here to Beaufort. So, oh! Okay. So much about that and the trap. However, this is actually nice, so we found the enemy monitor by... let's at least try to be around here with ours to set up some kind of trap. Yeah, but here in Georgetown it's yeah, nicely encircled, let's say, and the enemy's naval power is diminishing and diminishing. That's really good for us. Yeah, here's everything fine. Fort Pulaski gets the reinforcements. Lovely. So much about the Atlantic coast. And I think before we continue with the south and we're talking about the Navy at the moment, let's have a quick look at the raiders situation once again. No, convoys, right? Yep, we've reached quite new heights here. And the enemy income has been reduced quite significantly. There's still room for improvement. And I hope once we take out the Navy and then we get more tech incoming for the Navy as well, we're gonna improve. Good. Talking about raiding improvement, coming to the south. Yeah, here we're definitely gonna need to reinforce our gunboat. Yeah, over here. Definitely want to take out this frigate despite how our difficult situation. It looks like we might sink it, yeah. Nice. This frigate is gone, so some more room for ourselves. Then we can bring these guys to repairs. Yeah, I like my gunboats. Okay, these guys need to go fill up their supplies and also get repairs. Nah, it's not enough to go. Oh gosh. One more move. Well, maybe we're gonna wait one more turn, then we can exchange them directly with this gunboat at least. Alright, coming to the south. And here's one point I'm really a little bit worried about, is this unoccupied, enemy-occupied railway south of Emite. The enemy was here, but this one is new? I'm not sure. Maybe the enemy tried to sneak through, and I'm gonna trigger this. If I'm running in an ambush, it's planned. Oh yeah. Wow. The enemy tried to sneak through, so... I wanted to use these. Let's see what we can achieve over here. Yeah, but if she really sneaks through, the supply is gonna be so bad. So I think we can happily occupy Baton Rouge. This is a little bit of a gamble, but sneaking through here will not deliver any good supply. Oh no. Okay, now we can take out this brigade. Yeah, it was more important for me to take them out, I would say. Not just unoccupied. So I think I was wondering if I'd rather use these boys to counter them, but no. I want to take Natchez and therefore like open up the river up to Vicksburg, basically. Or no, actually not. Also not. I'm going to stay here and see what the enemy does for the next turn. Keep actually our landing force in reserve in case the enemy... We should be able to move in Natchez regularly. If we do so, and this ironclad moves somewhere, then Vicksburg should be unoccupied. Maybe it's unoccupied, I'm not sure. So we could use the landing force to actually take Vicksburg in a sneaky attack or like quick attack with this landing. So I prefer this, to be honest. So yeah, let's try that. Here we're just gonna catch up and take Franklin. Just one, no, we want maybe the upgrade. But it's... has enough movement. Was just wondering if we optimize on this, but 24 moving points or taking 15 up here. Maybe I don't have enough, so maybe actually do have to. But actually these guys don't even need a harbor, right? So we can just bring them here, leave them in this harbor, and then we should be fine to go up to Vicksburg or in this direction if we want to. All right, here we've got the situation here next to Martinsville. Gonna secure with this brigade, and I think this one is meant to stay here forever. These guys are gonna move up somewhere. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, these guys can't really... if they come here, they basically will be ambushed as well. Plus they get super little supply. I'm a little bit worried for our division in Emite now, but it is what it is. In the meantime, is there anything else to do? Doesn't really look... we've got new units, 3 divisions. Definitely one to Cairo. Because we have... and probably 2 to Cairo in the end. We can transport them down here. We can use them over here. So just the flexibility. And we are buying the cores already for the Virginia front. So... okay, let's get both of them here. And then maybe 1 division over here just to... actually, so I can either decide how to use them. Maybe I'm gonna ship them also out to the south or something like this. So from here we're also pretty flexible. Alright, so much about that one. Leaving us with Maybe I wasn't so wrong about my calculations. Enough to get another core, which was 415.95, I think, the fourth core. That leaves us still 280. Oh yeah, then we can still invest sufficiently into other things. Let's buy this core. And let's have a look at the research section where we can afford more. And I originally planned to go into tactics. We've talked about this before. So if you, but we could also actually afford cavalry equipment for 250. It's like 3,400, 3,600, leaving us with 400 more to go. And we want to invest these 300. Yeah. Yeah, come on, let's go a little bit with the flow and the style. Since we developed, Mr. Gatling developed Gatling guns, let's try maybe our cavalry divisions to carry one of those in the future. Want to go for tactics first, but let's go for the equipment, so this speeds up a little bit. Double chitted. Very, very nice. Ah yeah, we wanted to have a look at the diplomacy situation, and yeah, the Garibaldi successes, however, definitely countered the problems coming along with him. So everything at 0%. I think especially after the seizure of Nashville, our diplomatic situation should be great. Alright, let's finish the turn quickly together and celebrate all together Nashville situation. Yes, that falls due to the... Do we see it already? Nope. We celebrate... Well... And the European support for the Confederate drops following the occupation of Nashville even further. And there we go. Yeah, so let me know, guys, what you think about this turn. Yeah, seeing down there, New Orleans, this M-Mite situation is the like the one that worries me the most in the moment. At the moment, maybe. Apart from this, tons of opportunities and great chances. If it continues like this, I'm optimistic to end the war in 63. But yeah, still things to worry about. It's not over yet, and we shouldn't get too megalomaniac and overly confident. Nevertheless, thank you for your support. Let me know what you think. Where should I put my next focus and so forth. Of course, if you liked it, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription, since it supports me a lot while it doesn't cost you anything. Thank you for that. And most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.